Hello everybody, this is Zaxter99. Here, we're looking at a live stream on my YouTube channel that I did almost 2 years ago, back in June of 2016. Now this was a live stream where I went back and used an emulator on my PC to go back and play some of the old type-in games that I played. Games that I had typed in out of Compute or Compute Gazette magazine. And this particular game was a Compute magazine game that was a type-in game, probably took a few hours to type in, from October of 1985. The name of the game is Laser Beam, and I have fond memories of this game as a teenager, and I played this game a ton of hours back on that old Commodore 64. Let's go ahead and take a look here at part of that live stream. So Laser Beam. Now again, this is a game that I probably spent, I don't even know, I'm guessing this is probably 4 to 5 hours of typing in nothing but numbers to get this game on your Commodore. So let's go ahead and make this window a little bit bigger. And this is a game I would really love to see an indie developer remake. I think somebody could, an indie developer could remake this game and sell it for like, $5 on Steam or whatever. And I would definitely be interested in a modern remake of this particular game. So if you're an indie developer out there, definitely check this game out. This is a unique game that I think could be made into a lot of fun. Alright, so right there, I was encouraging some indie developer out there to remake Laser Beam, one of my favorite Compute magazine games from the Commodore 64, into an indie game on Steam. Well, I never would have guessed back in 2016 that I would be talking to myself in the future. Let's take a look at some of the gameplay, or in whatever ways. So you control at the start, you control this little dude. You have a timer running down there in the bottom left. Now, you control a laser beam, but to control the laser, you have to move your character, I believe, to the very top of this green bar. Okay, you don't want to get hit by any of those balls. How you doing, Nunya? So once you get to the top of this bar, you can use your left and right controls, moving your joystick left to right, or whatever you set up for your left and right direction, to rotate this laser gun around the screen. Now what you want to try to do is you want to try to hit whatever color ball is the same color as the border. So really fun game. I would love to see this game remade. So there I got to try to hit the red button. Just use your fire button, whatever you set up for that. And what you want to do is you want to try to only hit the red ball, because if you hit any other balls, it's going to turn whatever balls you hit with a laser white. And what you've got to try to do is get whatever colored ball is the same color as the border down to the basket in the bottom right. Now once you take up too much time, as you can see here, this green area fills up with acid. Once it hits you, it kills. So basically you're on a timer as well. So oops, you got to go up to the top, and then you can control your laser. Try to hit only the red ball. Okay, now you see I've turned it white. Now you want to go ahead and get out of there, because acid is coming as soon as you fire your laser. And I died right there because I touched a different colored ball. So I'm going to go ahead and go again for the red. Now keep in mind, this is the slowest speed, guys. Okay, so I got it white now. Not easy. Alright, so that is me playing the old Commodore 64 version of Laser Beam that I loved so much as a teenager, and that I remember so well, and inspired me to play it back in 2016 for a live stream with an emulator of Commodore 64 games. Alright, so here we have my own version of Laser Beam, which I call Laser Ball. Laser Beam, brought to the year 2018, 33 years after the original was published in Compute magazine back in 1985. On the home screen here, I show you how to play here and the controls, and we're going to go ahead and start the game and show you what we got. Now, here you see a safe zone right here. The top of the safe zone is where you control your laser. So I kind of did that the same. You have the same amount of balls, all different colors, and you'll see the border color matches one of the balls that we need to try to hit. So to control your laser gun, simply move by the control panel. You can also move over here to the right of the control panel, but you could be hit. But now we're going to go ahead and use our left and right mouse button to move our laser gun around the screen, just like the old version, trying to single out this single purple ball. Notice we have the timer running down as well. So now we've neutralized that purple ball. Acid fills up. If you touch the acid, you will get zapped, just like in the old version. And we got to go and collect this neutralized ball and deposit it to the deposit basket. Now we have a new color and a new goal. Now new to my game is these little spots of light that if you collect them will give you a random amount of points as a bonus. We've really got to work quickly to try to beat that timer at the bottom, because just like in the old version, if time runs out, all the remaining balls will turn white, and you won't know which one is the correct one unless you've really been kind of keeping track of it all. So here we go. We're about to run out of time. Okay, so if you deposit a ball, however, you will get a little bit more time, so keep that in mind. Again, notice the timer keeps running down. Once you run out of time the first time, these second timers will run down really, really quickly. However, it is a good idea to go ahead and try to shoot the correct laser ball, because you do get points for shooting the correct ball. You also lose points if you shoot the incorrect ball. That is something unique to my version, as is these star points that you can collect that are randomly spawn on the screen. Now once we shoot this last ball and get it in the deposit basket, if we had any time left, we would get a time bonus. But once we move on to the next level, we get a bigger score multiplier that multiplies every score, even the star points, by 2 or 3 or whatever. So now we're going to go ahead and try to hit the yellow ball. It is a random order every time you play the game. Even that 50 points is now 100 points because of the multiplier. And we are trying to single out that green ball here and hit it. These balls continue to move faster and faster and faster as your level increases in the game. We're looking for the dark blue one now. And that sound right there means that we just earned an extra life. And you earn your first extra life, at least right now, at 1,000 points. And then it doubles every time to get your next extra life. And it'll tell you right here when you get your next extra life. Everything that happens in the game kind of has its own unique sound effect as well, so that as you play the game, you know, if you're not paying attention on everything that's going on, you'll kind of know what it means, such as the extra life or collecting a star bonus or whatever. We're almost out of time, but thankfully we've almost got all these balls collected right now. Alright, I did notice kind of that this ball here, I believe, was the red one, so we're going to go ahead and collect it. Also notice that if we come over here and we shoot either of the balls right now, because they're already white, it doesn't give us any points or take any points away. Look how quickly the timer runs it down once you run out of time that first time. That timer is very, very fast. Now we're on level 3. And the balls continue to move quicker, but our multiplier continues to increase. My game also shows you your last time bonus, so if you get a bonus by collecting all the balls and depositing them before time runs out, you'll get a pretty hefty bonus. It'll show you your total for star points collected, including the multipliers right here. It'll show you any points that have been deducted from your score for hitting wrong balls with your laser, and the total amount of points you've got so far for hitting the correct ball, the same color as the border. So that is my own version of Laser Beam with my own new added flair and scoring and bonus stars, etc. My game is coming to Steam on March the 30th, and the price tag will be under $1. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Take care, everybody.